Please explain.
I don't even really know it. I just found out about the I didn't even know who Buddy was, but the Derrick Jaxn cheating scandal. So I'm guessing Derrick Jaxn was he's a big relationship influencer. So big on, treating the woman right. That's what he preaches, treating the woman right and things like that. But recently on Instagram, he and his wife kind of created a video telling everybody that he basically cheated on his wife. I don't know if it was recently or in the past. And everybody's just been talking about it. The wife was there. Everybody said that the wife looked like something was wrong with her, saying like blink twice if you're okay type shit. But yeah, man, guy, he has like 300. He has over 1 million followers on Instagram, and he's known to be like that relationship dude, telling people to treat your woman right, and he cheated. He cheated, and they said multiple times, and he got exposed. So everybody's been talking about it right now. I really don't personally care, but hey, I just want to throw it on here because people think it's important.
Topics.
But yeah, I think, dude, honestly, what I think about it, I think dude's wild for having his wife on there like that. I don't know. It just having her in the video, she looked kind of crazy. I just
Googled it. Sorry.
Everybody's talking about her hat.
You mean her bonnet?
It's a hat. I know. That was. She came back and said it was a hat.
Okay.
Let me see.
It's definitely a bonnet, but sure. Here. Like the little
Yo, there's another video. Oh, there's another video. I gotta show y'all.
Man, that look like a bonnet.
No, there's a video with her talking about her hat.
What?
And I'm guessing they're big Christians, and she was saying that people shouldn't be talking about her hat. That it's like her salvation helmet or helmet of salvation, stuff like that. And people.
I apologize, ma'am. Thought it was a bonnet.
I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's weird.
I don't want to discredit anything. Obviously, there's emotions I'm sure that are going around about this particular topic, but I'm curious just because I don't know anything about Derrick. I don't know nothing about Derrick. I don't know nothing about his wife, family, none of that. Man.
I just know.
But
go ahead, keep going. Sorry.
Is it possible this is just some hype?
I mean, I don't know much about him or anything like that. I mean, it
just seems like a weird thing to circulate.
With the culture a little bit because there's always that stigma of women being scared of being cheated on and then men doing it anyway. Mm-hmm. And vice versa. Women are trash too. It's okay. But
you want to wear this?
No. But for someone that people look up to do that just keeps adding to that. I just feel like we can never break the cycle of this whole cheating thing if everyone's freaking doing it. So I think in a sense of like the culture, it's just not good. But I mean,
you supposed to be my relationship coach, bro, and you out here like, come on, bro, like, what are you doing? What is he doing, man?
I see that.
But there's like a theory that his wife is gonna come out with a book, like after all this clears up and people basically saying like this is some bullshit. They're just doing this and then they're gonna promote a book.
For money.
Ooh, like what?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the real scandal.
That's what I'm saying. Like that hype, man. That shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I'm just like cheating is just a sore subject for me. Why do it?
Yeah.
Right. It just pisses me off. I just feel like if you're not in the mindset to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. If you are in the mindset to be in a relationship, if you're not good at being faithful, don't be in a relationship. Tell your partner, this really isn't working out, let's take a break. If you feel like I just feel like there's other ways around it. I just feel like if you want to go be with other people or whatever your reason is, and you have any level of respect for the person you are with, the least you can do is let them go.
Right.
That's the least you can do. Because it is less painful to be broken up with than to be in a relationship where you guys think you're on the same page and his brain is elsewhere, her brain is elsewhere. Yeah. It's like that's more hurtful because you thought you had a handle on it. It's almost like you got the freaking wool pulled over you. It's like ridiculous.
Well, and I'm a firm believer, like, I hate it when people cheat. And they're like, oh, but I love you so much. It's like, if you love me, you wouldn't cheat.
You wouldn't.
And so it's like, I mean, obviously, like, we don't know the situation of, like, what all was going on and why he did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone always says, like, people make mistakes. There were one night stand and the drunk thing and the party thing. I don't know.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, if his whole brand is about, like, preaching to men don't cheat, like, obviously that makes you look bad. But at the end of the day, I mean, he is a human. Like, he made, I mean, several mistakes.
He's being called a serial cheater.
Like, obviously that's very hypocritical. Like, you can't go around telling men don't cheat and you're cheating. Right. So it's like, I get why he's facing so much backlash for it, and obviously now that it's public, it's gonna be horrible.
Worse, right?
But I mean, in a day-to-day, everyone has come in contact with somebody that has cheated, so it's like,
and everyone has like their own. Yeah, everyone has their own reason as to why they did it. I just feel like, don't preach it so that you don't look like a dickhead after.
Right.
Like, dang, like,
it's supposed to be wholesome.
It, right. And then, like, there's people, because I already know these types of people and I can hear them in my head. You know, there's always devil advocate people, like the people on Twitter. You know, they play on both sides. And I feel like this is the same thing when it comes to, like, other lessons in life. Like, people always pull that, like, coaches don't play card. Like, oh, you know, I preach the right thing to do, but I'm on a different path. Like, and I just feel like people are going to play that card for the rest of their lives. Like, they're going to be like, oh, I can give you advice and, you know, I have to follow it. Like,
right. I mean, bottom line, don't cheat. But
bottom line, don't cheat. Don't be a bad person.
Right. I think it comes down to that. So, I mean, like, obviously this is going to affect his business. I mean, if they do
if he even has a business after this, where's the integrity?
His credibility is shot.
Right. I'm not going to listen.
I mean, he could try to, like, come back and be like, I'm reformed, like, this. Like, they can try and spin it that way. But, I mean...
That's what they normally say.
Yeah, I don't know where you go from here. So
I think there's a level of transparency that can't be understated here.
That's true.
Like, I mean, he came out. He was the one that said it. He dropped the story. He told his wife. He, like, on the thing that you sent me, he was talking. He was like, "Yeah, man, I already talked to her. All those people who are DMing her, you know, me and her have already talked and blah blah blah." Mm-hmm. Like, we don't really know what's gonna come out of their situation. Obviously,
yeah,
like,
I don't know.
We don't really know what anybody's really going through right now. And if there was ever a tough time to be having that conversation, COVID-19 is probably it.
I mean, the only thing with that is like, yeah, it's great if he's having that conversation, but it's like, who brought it? Like, was he exposed and then he decided to talk to her, or did he take initiative and say, hey, I need to tell you something?
I don't know his reason. I don't know his reason for bringing it up. I don't think that's really my area to discuss. I just feel like, you know, I'm glad that he brought it up. Right now, though, it does look a little bit like a hype moment, you know, if it's circulating everything like it is. A lot of people talking about it.
Yeah.
If a book comes out in the next year or so, it might look a little funny, Derrick. I don't know.
If you buy that book.
Come on, Derrick. I don't know. I think something's a little off about him because his last name is Jackson. You see how it's spelled?
It's not actually spelled like that.
Jaxn.
That's
Jackson.
Socrates said, "Black men don't cheat. Don't cheat, y'all. Don't cheat." Moving on, man. Is Joe Biden okay, bro? This man done tripped up the stairs to Air Force One 3 times. Laura told me about that.
Did y'all
she ain't a Trump supporter. Huh?
Y'all see the speech?
No. I just saw the video of it.
Buddy
Tell us about the speech, bro.
Wait a minute. I don't even know what this is.
So, I'm going to start off while Deonte looks for this. So, he's going to look up the speech. But Laura showed me a video where Joe Biden was going up the...
Yeah, he's about to get on the plane, and, you know, they always walk up the stairs, turn around, salute, and then they get on the plane and they leave. And so, I mean, on his way up the stairs, he kind of, like, catches his foot on the steps, so he kind of stumbles, and then he kind of, like, saves himself, gets up another one, and then stumbles again, and then eventually he falls. So it's like he's tripping while going up the stairs. I thought it was fake when I saw it. Like,
yeah,
I didn't believe it.
I did too.
Like, and so I actually, like, Googled it, and I was like, oh, okay, like, all the news outlets are actually reporting on this, so I guess it is real. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think when you see the president, I mean, like,
Is
my
he drinking?
initial reaction was like, okay, that's
drunk?
kind of funny. Like, I mean,
Let me chime in here real quick. In no way are we making fun of the President of the United States of America. I want to make sure it's very clear where we stand. He is still the leader of our country. He is the person that we have to put our trust in to make sure that we have a safe country for us and our kids to grow up in. So please continue to support the President of the United States, the Commander-in-Chief. But this is a pod where we discuss defining moments, and man, this is definitely a moment in our culture
And we're gonna
today.
make jokes.
Right.
And we're gonna make some jokes. That shit gonna happen.
So initially, yes,
Just
it
know where we
was
stand.
funny. But then my second, once I was like, okay. Like, I mean, we gotta remember, he's like 70. He's the oldest
Like 102 or something.
He's 70 years old, I think, and he's the oldest president we've ever
that's
had.
70?
And so it's like, that's like grandparents'
He's old as
age. Like, if I saw a grandparent tripping
Your
up
body's
the
stiff.
stairs, like, obviously it wouldn't be funny.
50 years older.
So, I don't know. I mean, I think it's important to
It's
make
a-
sure he's okay, but
Trip.
I got the vid. Hold on, let me show y'all.
Oh my god, he like fell.
Oh, little ad. Little ad right here.
He fell. I just
Yeah.
watched it like 6
Let me show y'all
times.
Yeah, it was sad.
Best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway, we're ready to get a lot done. And if we have to, if there's complete lockdown and chaos as a consequence of the filibuster, then we'll have to go beyond what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Okay, hang on. Sorry. Oh, same name, Miss Kim.
Like, what, bro? Is he
did
okay?
this
Maybe
happen
we
like
should go
at the
to the
same
doctor.
time?
Yeah.
He said that speech and then went up the steps.
No,
It was
well,
around
shit, this is the same time.
Yeah,
And I
'cause
get
this was
it.
last week or so.
Because have you ever been talking and you be like, what the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah.
It be happening
I do
on
that shit
pod,
all
bro.
the time.
I don't
just
know.
did that
I
shit.
think it's his age. I think he needs to go to the doctor.
But
Something's
with
wrong.
that, it's like, bro, you the president. You
Right,
can't be
it's like
doing
that's a very high stress,
He was like,
high
anyway.
pressure job. Like,
Anyway,
that. I'm like, the real question is he okay? Like, is he okay? Because I seen that first before I seen this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do we
mean,
care
it's-
enough about the mental health of who is running for presidency? Like, I feel like
I don't
we.
care about the mental health of anybody who's gonna make any decision anywhere.
Yeah,
you
I
need
agree.
to be okay.
I agree, but I feel like there was a lot of conversation about like his physical health
right.
during like his run and
Right.
campaign and everything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But I don't know if there was enough conversation about like how stable he is mentally.
Because that's not the first speech I've seen of his. Like, even during the campaigning and stuff, there were some speeches where he wasn't really making sense
Yeah.
fully. And I don't know if that's just because he's getting kind of like tripped up in his head, like what
Yeah,
he
it's
wants
like-
to say, getting lost
Yeah.
in a speech, or
Yeah.
if there's actually like some unclarity about what's going on.
Yeah. Maybe,
So-
maybe he's. I don't know, man. Because I understand. I do that
A
shit.
quick
Yeah, I get
CT
it.
scan wouldn't hurt.
I
Just
get
to
it.
make make
CAT
sure you're
scan?
all
Yeah.
there. CT scan?
I
So
think-
CAT scan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know the
Say
difference.
Where's the A? If it's a CT scan.
CAT scan.
But where's the A?
It's the same thing. It's just an
CT.
abbreviation. I
Abbreviation
think.
for cat.
CAT is the nickname for
Oh,
a
I'm-
CT
What is
scan.
happening?
I don't know what I'm talking
So
about.
what-
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? D Gates don't know what we talking about.
See, I just did a Joe Biden. Do this shit all the time.
Joe Biden.
Hey. And I'm me. I don't care.
Hey,
Listen, it's a CT scan.
My knee.
I don't know. if there's anything else.
we got to get Biden checked out, man.
Looks like my
We
knee.
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe a physical something. Just to
Yeah, I mean,
double check. I mean, he wiped his knee a little when he was going up, so maybe he hurt his knee. Someone check his knee.
Like, damn, maybe he's just like, damn, I got a little pain
As
in my knee.
as far as the vaccine rollout, my man has done a spectacular job. We're down to the 40-year-olds as of yesterday.
yeah, I think in the next couple weeks they're supposed to be out to everyone above 16.
I ain't telling nobody to get no vaccine. I ain't telling nobody not to get a vaccine. If you listen to Farrakhan or you listen to Biden, do what you got to do.
Right. They will be available to you.
But they will be available to you, which is a lot better than what we had last year. So I'm so happy that people are starting to get outside. People are feeling a little better, and hoping that life can go back to normal for a lot of us really soon. Next topic, man.
Next topic.